Well, no doom and gloom tonight. We're trying to focus on things on the pitch. And here's something to put a smile on your face. This summer, the Grassroots Football Show is back and expected to be bigger than ever. So it says in the press release. Let's find out if that's going to be true. We'll talk to Ben Hatton from the show. Evening, Ben.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Go on then, flex your muscle. Tell us why we should come and see the show this summer.
Well, we've changed things around a little bit. We are maintaining the integrity of the show from a technical coach education perspective, but we're also adding a little bit of additional entertainment, if you like, trying to become more inclusive, trying to take the theory of grassroots football beyond just the perhaps previously hallowed world of the FA licensed coach in the Charter Standard Club, and become a little bit more focused on getting more people to play football. And in doing that, we've tried to add a little bit more for everybody. So a couple of examples: Match Attacks are being kind enough to support the show this year. They're going to bring their Swaps tour down, and we all know how kids love Match Attacks. EA Sports are going to come down with some of their games. The National Street Soccer Showdown are going to run their Birmingham Heat. The final of that event is taking place on Wembley Way in July, but they're going to run their Birmingham Heat at our show. So, and we'll have more and more entertainment type things to release and talk about over the coming weeks.
Ben, are you convinced that you'll get the numbers through the door? Because we're seeing across grassroots football in terms of attendances that those numbers are down at the moment, and it is becoming increasingly difficult to get people involved with grassroots football. Have you found that?
Well, this is the first year of, or this will be the first year of our running of this event, and it's incumbent on us to create content over the 3 days and a ticket price that reflects the needs of the attendees and also gives great value, and we think at £15 per ticket for adults and £7.50 per ticket for children for access to all 3 days of the show, we're hoping that we've priced it right.
I know you've got some dignitaries coming down there, if you want to call them that. I know some of the boys have clashed with these people in the past, but some great characters from the world of football as well. You've got Harry Redknapp, Steve McLaren, Ian Holloway, Alan Kirbishley. It's kind of a who's who of who's got an opinion, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at who's been at the show in the past, I mean, that's exactly what we try to create. I mean, in an ideal world, the grassroots football show and everything that it stands for, so follow through to the website, to its Facebook account, to Twitter, will become the home, the focal point for debate on all matters that affect grassroots football. And not sure you'll have seen it, but if you'd have been following our Twitter site over the course of the weekend, some interesting debate about the grass versus 3G pitch subject, with some diverse opinions from up and down the country.
Saw some of those. Keith McMahon's with us and Dave Anderson. I know both of you, we've spoken before about this, whether we should get the 3G pitches.
I'm all for them.
Well, absolutely. Considering that the weather, the amount of postponements, especially in your league, games abandoned at the moment, it's so frequent.
Yeah, it's massive. We've got one actually being built for us, and I just think if you've got an option there and your game's called off for a waterlogged pitch, if the other team want to play, I think you should be able to move on and play on it. Especially like I said, at the moment with all the games being postponed, and it does affect you with the games being postponed financially. If you're not getting people through your gate on the weekend, you still got your bills to pay. Get them through and let the games go on.
Yeah, but I just think that we've moved on, from the old sort of QPR pitch, which is like concrete. Yeah. The pitches are now virtually, the bounce is virtually the same as grass, and for me it's a no-brainer. It's like players get to play on proper surfaces, not mud heaps. They can use it as a training facility. They can hire out to make money. They don't get postponements. I want someone to give me the downside. What's the downside?
Yeah, there isn't none.
Ben, perhaps you should get these two with your opinions on your Twitter site.
Well, we'd love to, and I have to say, our view is reflective of the views in the studio there. We think the technology's moved on. We think this is not the horror days of, as you quite rightly say, QPR and Luton Town's early pitches, and it should be about getting more people to play football more often. And if we can beat the weather by putting more of these surfaces down, then perhaps we should find a way to do that.
Hey Ben, the other thing is, how can you have a grassroots show without the non-league show involved in it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, if there's a way of getting the non-league show involved, we'd love to.
Get your checkbook.
Some of your colleagues at 606 involved, and you guys want to come and let's find a way of involving you.
We're an expensive lot. Ben, how can people find out more? What's your website address?
Is www.grassrootsfootball.co.uk.
Ben Hatton, thanks for coming on the show tonight, the Grassroots Football Show. I know we've been many years, I know we've been down there to have a look as well. The great thing that I find about it is the social club side of it. Wander through there with one of you managers and you bump into another manager from another club because people want to go out and find more information.
And to be fair to Ben and the people who do it, it's another vehicle for to publicise the game at our level and all of non-league and the names that they have on show every year doing bits and pieces and show sessions. You'd be daft to miss because there's some big names involved.
I can tell you elsewhere tonight it's finished chumps with